Hi all, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing yet another quite random stationery haul. I haven't done one in about like 2 months, I think. I have not really bought any stationery ever since I came back from my vacation in April, but my friend really wanted to go to Michael's the other day, so we went together and I wanted to show you what I've got. And also I've got a couple of pens which were not from Michael's, and I'll probably start with those. So these pens, so the first one that I have here is a Micron pen. It is black and it's in size 02. I like micro pens, but like I'm mostly a huge fan of, I have them here, sorry, so Faber-Castell or Faber-Castell Pit Artist pens. These are my favorite, but these ones are also good, and they for some reason are more common in certain stores. So we were just, you know, walking through the city with my friend and came across this pen shop or other artistic shop. So here we go. So this is number one. Then in the same shop I got this fairly cheap fountain pen. So I'm gonna show you the nib. So you can see the nib. It's fairly similar to Lamy pen, so it has a cartridge inside, which I have not opened yet. Like, you have to install it and punch it there, as you can see. Oops, I'm still not used to the single. Okay. Anyway, so I have not done that, but it's supposed to be the color that the case is, so kind of like light blue, I guess. And it's also 02, I believe. I do not know this brand. You can see it here. So, preppy. I don't know this brand. It does look similar to Lamy. And the cartridge looks kind of somewhat similar, but I'm not sure if it's gonna fit or not. I just really wanted to give it a whirl. I do have a Lamy pen, probably in a similar size, but I wanted something different. And this one, like I said, was fairly cheap, so it was comparable price between these two. Okay, next, Michael's. So at Michael's, I got this cutesy little, I don't know how to call them. I probably should call them charms. So these ones are in the shape of little books or journals, and they have this very, what do you call this style? Okay, I'm blanking out on everything. Steampunk! This is what I wanted to say. Very steampunky. So basically, my friend had this idea that she wants to create her own charms for her planner. And I was like, okay, I might as well have a look at the you know, charms there. And these were the only ones that were semi-book related. And I also got this one, which is very similar to the charm that I have on my Pandora bracelet. So, it already comes with a hook, as you can see, and these ones do not, but I'll figure it out. I have a string that I can put them on. Next, I got this super adorable sticker set. It's called Sweet Kawaii Design by Parcraft Smith. This is a sticker book, as you can see, super adorable. This one, I believe, is about housework, so different stickers. I'm gonna flip it very quickly through. Some for, like, you know, planning and weekly to-do lists and chores and trackers. I just bought it for the cuteness. My friend also got similar packs. Then I just couldn't. Like, these ones are super cheesy, but I just like them, and they're puffy. So I think I'll just use them in, maybe on top of one of my notebooks, just to stick them on the cover. I just wanted something, you know, fun and cheesy. Yeah, it's pink. I don't like pink, but I like this one because hang up and text me is basically me, and also you're my type. I really like this one. Not to mention the coffee mug, even though it's pink as well. Then, actually my friend brought it to my attention. This is a notepad or a to-do pad with obviously Fox on it, so that's why I had to pick it up. It was on sale and it was fairly cheap, so I think it's roughly the size of A5, so I might actually put it in one of my A5 ring-bound planners. I have not measured it though, but I have a ruler here. I can do it right now. So let's see. So yeah, it is 20.5 centimeters by 15. So yeah, roughly A5. Then I just had to get some paper, and this is what they call vellum, I believe. Is it vellum? I'm horrible with those things. Anyway, so this is kind of like a slightly see-through paper. The sheets are sold individually at Michael's, as you know. So this one has leaves pattern. This one just regular blank one. And this one has slightly different pattern. And I want to use them as kind of like dividers and maybe dashboards in one of my planners. Not sure which one yet because this is letterhead size, so A5 I will not have enough to have two, maybe just one, but I can definitely get to like personal size. And the last but not least, actually not exactly the last, but I came across this thing. So this is a obviously Happy Planner, or me and my big ideas, Mom Bee Happy Notes. This is a notebook. Disc-bound notebook. And a couple of years ago when I started on my planner journey, I actually had a Happy Planner, and this is the planner, a type of planner that I started with. Very quickly I had to step away from it because I just realized that it was not working for me, because I did not like the rings as they were fairly big. These ones are not as big, and since it is a notebook and it has dot grid, and I'm gonna remove this. Oh god, why is it always a problem with them? Anyway, so I just wanted a notebook, okay? And initially I picked up two notebooks. One was just a lined notebook, another one was a dot grid by Artist Loft, which it's like a no-brand notebook. It's much cheaper than Loiter or Moleskine, but the price of those two was more than the price of this one. This one was 12 Canadian dollars. So I'm gonna remove it and show it to you. So 2 years ago, like I said, or almost 3 years ago when I started on my planner journey, there was not much of a variety when it comes to Happy Planners. Now there's much more choice, a lot of different designs, and they did not have notebooks, but they did have note paper. So back in the day, I did purchase a pack of, I believe it's grid paper that is pre-punched, but I never used it. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to use it because I can put it in here. It's the same size. So this is the size of a regular Happy Planner, not a big one. It's like a brand new notebook. And this is how it looks inside. So here it has kind of like unicorns and Shine Bright, 3 dividers as you can see. Then it's just your jam. This is just dot grid. And it's much better. I hope you can see it. It's much better than the grid that I have in those old pages, because that is like a tiny grid, and it's just not good. So there's the second section. This was an option for a cover as well, but I did not like how it looked inside because all covers have different insides and different dividers. This is just, I like the color, it's just dark. And the third tab, just an ampersand and some crystals here. So it's kind of a bit, maybe a bit slightly on a girlier side that I would usually pick. And it says leave a trail of magic wherever you go, And I actually plan to use this journal as or notebook as a kind of like fandom fun stuff journal. I want to track the TV shows that I'm currently watching that I have not been doing very consistently recently, and I want to just track some other fun stuff. So I expect to add more pages. That's why I wanted to use a ring. I keep saying ring binder, but disc binder in this case. And the last but definitely not least is this little thing, and I'm gonna remove this little bow, which was very kindly put by the seller. You can already see what this is. Monster X, and these are sticky notes. I bought them in, so there are 2 stores. I know only 2 stores, 2 locations, that sell different K-pop merchandise. K-pop, J-pop, and cutesy stuff. So I went to that store and bought myself stickies with Monster X because recently I've been getting back into K-pop, and if you don't know this about me, I used to be a huge K-pop fan, and my favorite band was, and probably forever will be, Donban Shinki or TVXQ. They started over 10 years ago, and unfortunately several years ago they split in kind of like 2 different bands with 3 members separating from 2 others, so 2 others still perform as TVXQ, and those 3 members formed a trio, JYJ, and they had solo albums as well, and I love them and support them. However, there have been some issues happening with one of the members, and there was a lawsuit, now there is a trial. So basically I'm just very sad, and I was very sad for kind of like a month when I found out that that was happening to Yuchun. And the reason for that, because I've always dreamed of them coming to Canada and me seeing them perform, but now this is never going to happen. So I've been kind of trying to replace my need for K-pop, and now it's Monster X. I don't know much about the band, to be honest. I'm just listening to their albums right now, but I wanted to get some images. Sorry, I keep flipping it back and forth because I just like it. Just wanted to add some images to my fandom, or whatever it's going to be, fun book. So that's why I bought those sticky notes, and I mean, with sticky notes you can at least use them. So this is what I have so far. This is my little haul. As you can see, quite eclectic. Foxes, K-pop, Happy Notes, stickers, some pens, but that's about it. I hope that I will find time, because I have been really bad with time recently. I will find time to do complete overview of all of my planners that I have, because I have a lot and I have never done it, and I really want to do it. But honestly, I'm filming this for the first time. Like, this is my first video in a couple of months. It's been quite a year so far. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed all of this. Let me know down below in the comments how you use these papers. Have you ever tried this type of notebooks? Because I would like to know your opinion on it. How the paper is. I mean, I haven't used it in a while, so I don't know how it works with certain pens. And yeah, just if you're a fan of K-pop, also let me know. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!